I'm locking myself away in the Hamptons. You know how I get in the summer.
Yeah, I do.
If you want to reflect together, I'll be around.
Reflect. Reflect.
If you want to reflect together, I'll be around.
Unlike the rest of us, sex, lies, and scandal never take a vacation. Instead, they
I was at a symposium at the 92nd Street Y&G.
No, wait, no. If you were there, we would have met.
And dish up justice.
Dish. Dish.
Dish up justice. You considered violence, and you considered reconciliation.
How about now we can meet whenever you want?
Whenever. Whenever.
We can meet whenever you want.
Don't let me down.
It'll be on your desk first thing in the morning, sir.
Why don't you go home and finish now?
Finish. Finish.
Why don't you go home and finish now?
Well, I guess now it's as good a time as any to order dinner when you want Indian.
Oh, it's too hot for Indian.
Indian. Indian.
When you want Indian.
Oh, it's too hot for Indian.
Hey, Jen, I'm gonna head out and get some food. I'll be back in a bit.
Bit. Bit.
I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in a bit.
This is the first time I've seen you look in the mirror all summer. Here.
Mirror. Mirror.
This is the first time I've seen you look in the mirror all summer. Here. This is the first time I've seen you look in the mirror all summer. Here, I thought if you did, you'd turn to stone.
Stone. Stone.
Here, I thought if you did, you'd turn to stone. Here, I thought if you did, you'd turn to stone. Must be pretty nervous about something if you're willing to take that risk.
Willing. Willing.
Then if you're willing to take that risk.
spotted Chuck Bass waiting for the jitney. A dozen roses in one hand, his
dozen.
A dozen roses in one hand, his.
The last time we talked, you hadn't even met him.
No, I don't. He swept me off my feet. He's so.
Swept.
No, I don't. He swept me off my feet. He's so.
Well, I will admit.
Admit.
Well, I will admit.
I'd hoped maybe that she could help him get over Serena this summer.
I don't think Dan needs any help in that department, and
Department.
I think Dan needs any help in that department, and Laurel doesn't want to wear it to the party.
Well, why don't you wear it?
Ted, as nice as it is that you're encouraging me to get my designs out there,
Encourage.
is that you're encouraging me to get my designs out there.
I don't know if you know this, but Blair loves the limo.
Sweetie, will you please pass me the salt and pepper?
Pepper.
Will you please pass me the salt and pepper?
Damn that mother chucker.
Damn.
Damn that mother chucker.
I would be in my cabana at the Hotel de Cap, and there he would be. Amid all the fireworks on Bastille Day,
Amid.
Amid all the fireworks on Bastille Day, all.
Where's Princeton? Surprised you let him get away.
James goes to Georgetown.
Unlike.
James goes to Georgetown.
Where's Princeton? Surprised you let him get away.
James goes to Georgetown. And unlike you, I don't lose something if I let it out of my sight.
Sight. Sight.
And unlike you, I don't lose something if I let it out of my sight.
What? Tell me.
You misheard Chuck. He's always going on and on about his crew division and his eating club.
Division. Division.
About his crew division and his eating club.
Eric, it's me. You were at dinner last night. What?
Dinner. Dinner.
Eric, it's me. You were at dinner last night. What?
I can't believe that I get a job working for my literary idol, and he cans me. You know, I did everything he asked, from picking up his dry cleaning to...
Dry. Dry.
From picking up his dry cleaning to...
So you think James is...
Untalented, Mr. Ripley? If you want entree to the upper class, there's no easier mark than a wronged woman.
Mark. Mark.
If you want entree to the upper class, there's no easier mark than a wronged woman. Mike, I need a background check.
Background. Background.
Mike, I need a background check.
I know I shouldn't have used you again after our conversation this morning.
Conversation. Conversation.
Just once?
Yeah, that's called checking out the competition, which is stupid and potentially dangerous, Nate.
Potentially. Potentially.
Which is stupid and potentially dangerous, Nate.
Trying to ruin my marriage?
Keep me drunk.
Drunk. Drunk.
Keep me drunk.
I can honestly say I'm surprised.
Is Serena here?
No, she's gone ahead to a party that I'm quite late for myself.
Ahead. Ahead.
No, she's gone ahead to a party that I'm quite late for myself.
I don't know, you seem different.
Well, certain things are in remission, Mr. Humphrey, not the least of which is my former attitude.
Attitude. Attitude.
Mr. Humphrey, not the least of which is my former attitude. You can see things differently.
Yeah, like what?
Like how the keys to someone else's happiness are not necessarily the same ones as for your own.
Necessarily. Necessarily.
They're not necessarily the same ones as for your own. This party that you're about to take me to, it has a very strict dress code.
Strict. Strict.
It has a very strict dress code.
Hi, vitamin water?
Vitamin. Vitamin.
Hi, vitamin water? Hi, vitamin water?
What kind would you like?
Rescue, please.
Rescue. Rescue.
Rescue, please.
Really know how to hurt people.
Hurt. Hurt.
Really know how to hurt people.
It's all your fault. I would have never needed a James if you hadn't stood me up at the airport in the first place.
Airport. Airport.
If you had stood me up at the airport in the first place, you...
My grandfather's suit from the 70s isn't ruined forever. More than it already was by being my grandfather's suit from the 70s.
Suit. Suit.
More than it already was by being my grandfather's suit from the 70s.
My name is actually Marcus Beaton. I'm British.
British, British.
I'm British.
Chuck, aren't you done trying to destroy my night?
Destroy, destroy.
Aren't you done trying to destroy my night?
Aren't you done trying to destroy my night?
Look, I should never have abandoned you. I knew I made the wrong decision as soon as your plane took off.
Plane, plane.
I knew I made the wrong decision as soon as your plane took off.